In case you haven't noticed, I have curly hair. And it is a son of a gun to take care of. So this is what I do, my maintenance routine, my hair care routine, my washing, my drying, my everything, so that if you've got hair like mine, you might gain a little tidbit of knowledge or two. Or if you don't have curly hair, maybe you could pass this along to a curly-haired friend of yours and help them out. See, when it comes to styling my hair, well, there is no styling. It's just pack it in and pray. So I can't move my hair into place or comb through it with a fine-tooth comb like most people can. I gotta do something a little different. And it's all dependent on how damp my curls are when I'm trying to style it, and also how well moisturized those curls are, because the more tangles there are, the harder it is to get to do with what I want with it. Hard enough as it is already. So here is how I keep my curls in optimum health. I shampoo every other wash, maybe every second wash sometimes. It's been a balancing act over the years, figuring out what works best for me, and I found that shampoo every day was drying out my hair too much. It's looking a little frizzy-frazzled. So every other day is the sweet spot for me, and I use these products, the pattern line from Miss Ross. She's making products for curlies, coilies, and everywhere in between. I highly recommend her line. It's working great for me. I also hear that it's really good for you if you wash your hair in cold water. So cold water I do. Now conditioner. I don't condition as often as I shampoo. The advice that women give is that shampoo is more for the scalp and the roots area of the hair, and conditioners for the outer tips. Now, with guys' hair and guys with curly hair, you can't differentiate that distance. It all kind of turns into one. So I don't worry about that so much. But when I condition, I do it when my hair gets longer. That's when I find that it needs it more. When that moisture is getting lost as it gets longer, I need to replenish it sometimes with that conditioner. So that happens every several washes, and again, as my hair gets longer. When I'm all toweled off and out of the shower, on comes to the products. Tried a lot of products over the years. Your typical hair gels, they don't work for me. They probably don't work for you either if you've got curly hair. Moroccan oil is where it's at. And I like the cream stuff. They do make the oil version and it's fine, but I prefer the consistency of the cream. I find that I can work it in through my hair better. And this stuff, not only does it smell fantastic, but it also provides more moisture for the curls as I go throughout the day. And I find that it makes the next wash go that much easier. I'm not getting caught up in the snags from the curls. It is the best product I have found for taming frizz and making my curls look the best they could ever look. On to my tools, my hardware. My 1-2 punch is this wet brush and this old pick that I've had for years. Again, I can't use a comb like the comb you're thinking of. This kind of comb. I need these products, and the wet brush works better when my hair is shorter. And then at some point, I can't brush through my hair very well anymore. So this pick comes in great handy. This helps me to fine-tune the lift I get with my hair, and I can pack in and lift up accordingly. These two brushes / combs, they're a lot gentler on the scalp and my curls. I don't get hair ripping out like you would with other products. These two tools are a curly-haired man's best friend. Now on to the subject of haircuts. Get someone you know, whom you can entrust with this. If you take nothing else away from this video, listen to me. Get someone who knows what they're doing when they cut curly hair. Not everybody knows how to cut it. So find someone who does it right, someone you can trust, because one bad haircut can ruin those gorgeous curly locks of yours. How often do I do it? I used to go every 8 weeks. Sometimes I've gone 10 weeks. Right now I'm going 10 weeks. And the hair that you see now, this is about how it looks at the 6-week mark. And this is the sweet spot for me. I like how it looks at this length. And I can tell by that 8-week mark is when I feel like I really need to get a haircut. I guess my hair grows pretty fast, but for you, I understand this would depend on a number of factors. How thick your hair is, how tight the curls are in your hair, how fast your hair grows, etc., etc. This is what I do. And I find that regular haircut, it helps shave some time off getting ready in the morning, I'll tell you that. Shorter hair is so much easier to work with. But I do like the look of the longer curls. But tell me, curly haired gents, what do you do? What are some of your success tips for taming your mane? I want to know. Leave them in the comments.